Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on this credit card situation. I know a lot of you guys are not really mindful about the actual credibility that you guys have to actually make money. The system is not necessarily the problem, although the system is very problematic. If you are disciplined, you can definitely make some money. So I know you probably heard of Dave Ramsey, Anthony O'Neill, Smart Money Bro. This is one of my favorite content to listen to. If you heard of them three, you guys pretty much have a good understanding about credit card use. So I'm gonna give you my feedback on that subject. The first thing you gotta realize, credit cards is meant to assist and pretty much give back to your spending. However, although it's assisting you to do a little better and to give back, it can be your demise if you're not careful. And initially, that's the idea in reference to capitalization, the capitalist system that we're living in. So, in respect to credit cards, the number one thing you have to be careful of is the utilization rate. Because although you're using it and you're using it well, if they see you using it, which is the credit union, Equifax, right? If they see you using it and you're not being a steward of your money, you're not using it well, you're using too much of the principal, opposed to you being credited, your points is gonna go down because they see you as a one that is dependent on the credit, opposed to one that is using it in moderation. And moderation is key for everything, right? So utilization and being dependent on using the limit is a no-no. And for those who want to be more detailed, it is 30% of utilization that you have to use. So if the amount is $1,000 you have as the maximum, 30% will be $300. $300 would be the respectable amount you should use on $1,000 limit. Now, in addition to that, you have to think about the fact that you only get 1 to 3%, maybe 5% back on your purchase. That's not much. So if you were to spend $30,000, you will only get $90 back at a 3% rate. That's not much. So if you think you guys are gonna be out there spending to get a little bit back, that's not a good calculation. That's not good. That's not a good exchange, because you're putting yourself at a high risk. Because if you don't pay it back, opposed to getting that $90, you're gonna be paying them 18% more. And that $30 in comparison to 18% doesn't come close to 3%. So that is how you become indebted, because the percent of you not paying it off every month gets higher and higher and higher. And to be honest, who want to pay something that is depreciating in value? Who want to pay something that's always charging you when you were initially was first in the mindset of getting money opposed to giving money away? So, guys, just stay focused and be a steward of your money. Figure out a budget. That's one of the keys that you should be writing down right now. That's one of the keys. The budgeting is the key, because you have to figure out what's coming in and what's going out. Once you have those two fluctuating and you have a visual, even if it was mental, it'll be good enough. Because then at least you have a sense of what's going on, what's taking place, and how you can manage. So at the end of the day, you have to have some sort of peak to know, okay, I can't spend this much because I make this much. So your net worth has to be in consideration to limit the amount that you spend in order for you not to be in debt, right? It's common sense. All right, so it's not a hard process, but you have to be mindful. And the more mindful you are with utilizing and how you're utilizing it, for what purpose, no one should be buying McDonald's with a credit card. No one should be buying small items with a credit card. Your credit card is meant to be bought in bulk, like your insurance, your water bill, your light bill, your mortgage, what else? Your gas. Something like that is doable. It's more respectable. Put that in a credit card and pay it off. If not the same day, the end of the week. Do not wait to the last day of the month to do so. That's how everybody get caught up. Next thing you know, oh, I forgot to pay, and here's the story, and it doesn't really matter because then you gotta pay. You gotta pay up. You gotta come out your pocket and pay more than you had expected. So guys, number one. All right, this clip was meant to be short. So number one. All right, number one, budget your money. Number two, utilization rate. Do not go above 30%. Number three, always consider saving some money in order for you to use cash. All right. And number four, spend at least a week not using the credit card. That way you do not get dependent. And number five, realize that the percent that they're giving you for your expense in comparison to the amount that they're charging you if you do not use the credit card correctly is not comparable in any shape or form. So if you get behind, there's a high possibility that you will stay behind. It will not be considered as a benefit for you, but a detriment. Guys, stay smart. Budget your money.